Hi all, thanks for joining in. Today I'm going to present our visualization on the IMDB dataset. For data preprocessing, we wrote an R script which takes all the 7 files as input and generates a CSV file, which is a combination of all the input files. Now let's dive in. In the graph section, there is number of movies released per year, percentage of movies released by decade, percentage of movies released by year, by month, distribution by runtime, distribution by month, distribution by certificate, distribution by genre, and distribution by keyword. You can also see the data in tabular form, and you can also see the highest rated movies according to the input filter. There's also an about section. Now let's select a time filter. Let's select here as a time filter. So you'll see the total number of movies released in 2013. Let's select a genre. Let's select drama. So you'll see all the drama movies released in 2013. Uh, so you can also see the tabular data, and you can see the highest rated drama movies in 2013. You can also select another genre. Let's select crime as a genre. So the biggest difference is in this graph. This shows the total number of crime movies released. This is the total number of crime movies released in 2013. This is the total number of drama movies released. This is the total number of drama movies released in 2013. You can also see the tabular data. Highlighted movies has changed accordingly. Likewise you can also select runtime filter and the certificate filters. So once you select those, all the graph will change accordingly. This shows the total number of USAG certificates and USAG certificate according to the input filter. If you change it, you'll see that there is two bar graph. You can do all the same thing using decade as a time filter. So once you select decade, you will see total number of movies given a decade, and all tables and even the high rated movie section has changed according to the input filter. Now Parikshit will take over and he will explain you about keywords and the other section of this visualization.
Hi, this is Parikshit, and I will take you through the final portions of our visualization. So, in the keyword section, you have either the option to select from the top 10 most abundant keywords, or you have the option to enter your own. So, we'll quickly go through the selection option. So, for instance, you can select from any from of the top 10 keywords, and all of the charts will update to reflect the keywords you've chosen. So, like the certificates will update, the keywords will update, the runtime, and all of these, and all of the highest rated movies, and the tables. Now you can also combine these with other filters and the results will update likewise. For instance, if you choose a time filter, then you'll get the comparison between the overall data set and the time you've chosen. So that's really convenient. Moving on to the type keyword option, you can get really interesting insights by looking at these, for instance. And yeah, you can enter up to a maximum of 3 keywords. And for instance, there were about 4,800 movies with the keyword cat as opposed to 3,800 with the keyword dog. So I was really surprised by that. I was guessing movies with the keyword dog would outnumber those with cats. But yeah, you can also use our visualization to gain pretty interesting insights into the database as a whole and how movies have evolved. For instance, action movies kind of exploded in proportions after the 1960s, as reflected by the charts here as well. And meanwhile, on the other hand, Western as a genre has been fading ever since the 1960s. It has become really obscure right now. One more interesting insight again was about runtimes. For instance, movies with runtimes between 90 to 120 minutes have grown in number since the 1950s. Meanwhile, those with less than 90 minutes were the most abundant ones, like almost 60 to 70% before the 1960s. I guess it has something to do with the cost of film and the cost of production and all of the other stuff. So yeah, I think overall this visualization helped give me pretty interesting inputs about the movie industry as a whole. This was our visualization. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Good day.